Good afternoon. Welcome to 2019. This is your January 2019 How to YouTube. This is how to build it and they will come. I'm going to tell you a quick story and then I'm going to explain why I chose this for our YouTube for January. A few years ago, one of my winemaker friends was hiring and he was looking for some people in his tasting room. I said, oh, I'm going to hit him up. And I said, you know, my daughter's looking for a part-time job. Do you think maybe you could give her a spot in the tasting room? She could fill out an application, whatever. He says to me, without skipping a beat, so like that's her passion? And I'm thinking, oh, wow, I hadn't even, really, I should have thought of it. Whatever job it is you do, if you can get it to be in the business that you're passionate about, it's the number one thing that you want to do. A lot of people build it and they will come in a business. They're passionate about something that they want to do, that they want to open a business and start a business, and they kind of build it and assume people were going to come to it based on their passion. So to try and tie those two ideas together, yes, you should have passion in your business. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but, and certainly as an employer, you want to hire people that are passionate, but the buck kind of stops there. After having passion about something, you kind of have to have a little bit more. Certainly if you're going to be running a business, managing a business, or starting a business, right? It seems like it should be logical, and I will give you a couple things. Build it and they will come doesn't work because it's just your idea and that you think it's going to work, and that's not enough. First of all, if it's an industry that you're not already working in or haven't already worked in, you need to know that industry. You need to get your feet wet in that industry. You can talk to people, but if you haven't worked in that industry, I highly recommend that you test the waters out. Please plan for debt. I know some businesses plan, I know restaurants in particular plan to be, or should plan, as if you've done your reading and your research, to be in red for like a year when you first open. And if you haven't planned for that, which is extremely difficult, when you start failing after, you know, the buzz wears off on month 4, you're nailed. So please plan for debt, somehow that you're going to arrange for this. You're going to cover yourself. Of course, talk to other people that are in the same business and do your research with them, what worked for them, what didn't work for them. Whether they're your competitors or not, you can go out of the state and talk to people that aren't your next door neighbor, but you do need to research and find out, you know, really what works and what doesn't work. You need to look at your demographics. You know, you might throw something up in a neighborhood you think is going to work in, but if you haven't actually looked at the demographics, each city should have their demographics online in their city's website. I know our city, Santa Clarita, did have that for a time. They probably still do. Or you hire someone that's going to give you the demographic layout for where you want to put your business. So if you're relying on foot traffic or word of mouth or whatever it is, that you've got the right spot. And what I do is I go to a lot of trade shows. I mean, you guys know that I'm more focused, Michael and I are more focused on bars, wineries, and restaurants than we ever were before. So we go to different shows all the time. And when we go to the food show and we go to the bar show, we don't just walk the convention floor getting freebies. We go to classes. I mean, we sit down in the classes and I take notes, and I'm publishing my notes on my websites so you guys can share. You can email me if you want notes about that particular industry. But that's what I highly recommend you do for whatever industry you get into. So that's my 2 cents, hopefully not over 2 minutes, for January 2019 How to YouTube. How to build it and they will come? Plan for it. If you lost me on some of this or confused or have questions, email me, Eve@evebushmanconsulting.com. And I'll see you in February. Bye.